Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jamie. I'm an online reseller. I sell on multiple platforms and I share tips and tricks on here for reselling. So in today's video, I'm going to share what you need to do before you list an item. I have 7 tips to share with you. So here we go. Number 1, you're going to want to decide what you're going to list. One item, multiple items, whatever. But first decide what you're going to list before you try to jump into reselling and try to jump into listing an item. Don't get on there and be like, oh, what am I going to list? You have to know what you're going to list, have it ready, pictures, weight, all that. We're going to get into all that, but know exactly what you're going to list before you try to start listing. Once you find the item that you want to list, you're going to want to research the item. Whether you sell on one platform or you sell on multiple platforms, a lot of people cross-list. They will list one item and list it across all their platforms. I don't do that specifically. I list one item, it's listed on this store, another item's listed on this store, other items listed on this store. I don't cross list. I've said that if you watch my social media, I don't cross list. I've explained it. Maybe I'll do a video sometime about that, but it's just not something that I do. Each store that I have has completely different items. The only time you'll find a a duplicate of something is if I have multiple of that item. So if you sell on multiple platforms like I do, I will take an item and I will check all the different platforms and see how many is listed on, like eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, whatever. Say like this shirt. I would look it up, see if there's any exactly like this. Check the sizes to whatever the item I'm selling. When did they last sell? How much did they sell for? Just all that. How good are their pictures compared to your pictures, their description to your description, because all that's going to matter to a buyer. So you're going to want to research and see where you can sell that item and get the most money. So, and then when you do go to list, you're going to want to put a title, obviously, and you want the title to be good. You want it to have great keywords. You want to use all the characters, which is like letters, spaces, all that is a character. And you want to use all the space that they give you, or just about all the space that they give you to put your title in. Don't put, like, if you're going to list this shirt, don't just put women's top. I mean, I see this so much. It drives me insane. Like, put keywords. I can't even think what this brand is, but just say it's like Croft and Barrow. Croft and Barrow women's top, blouse, 3/4 length sleeves, striped, blue, size medium, whatever. Use keywords that people's going to be searching for when they're looking for a specific item. And I'm going to try to make a video more specifically on all this. But make a good title. Also make a good description. Again, use as much of the space that you can, or as much detail that you can provide, with measurements and specifics about the item. Don't just put, again, women's top, size medium, whatever. You want to put stuff that's gonna be able to pull from the algorithm and come up in search results. And when people are specifically looking at that listing, that they're going to be able to know everything they know, everything that they can find out about that item within your description. So you won't get very many questions. I hardly ever get a question about any of my items because I provide so much information about the item. Yes, it takes a few more minutes, but it's worth it. It will help you and the customer out. Number 5 is weight and shipping. So many people post about eBay, especially. They don't know how to weigh items, or they say their shipping is so hard, and it's not. You take the item, say this shirt, you take whatever you're going to put it in, like a poly mailer or a box or whatever you're going to ship it in, and weigh everything together. Don't just weigh the shirt or whatever you're going to list. Weigh that. If I'm going to sell this shirt, I'm going to weigh this, the poly mailer, and my thank you and business card, which weighs like maybe an ounce or so. I don't know if it weighs that much, but I'm going to combine all that, put it on the scale, and weigh it, because that is what you're going to be paying for the weight. You're not just going to be paying for the weight of the shirt, because you have to package it. So you're going to have to use whatever packaging supplies or shipping supplies. If not, your amount's not going to be right, and you're either not going to be able to ship it because your label's going to be wrong, or it's going to get shipped and you're going to get charged, or the buyer's going to get charged extra, and you don't want that. So make sure you have the correct weight of your item every single time. Number 6 is take clear and close-up pictures of your items. Again, so many times I see these listings, and it's like, I can't even see it, you know. I mean, they have the item hanging up on a wall, like the shirt or whatever, and it's like so far back, it's like, you know, this, but, and it's, you know, teeny tiny like this, and I can't see the details and stuff, and I'm like, or they have like all this different background stuff. They put plants and flowers or whatever. Like, we're not trying to buy that. We're trying to buy this specific item. So put a clear picture of the item, say this shirt again, and put a close-up. And if it has details like this little tab, take a close-up picture. I have a piece of fuzz. Take a close-up picture of that. Take a close-up picture of the brand tag, the size, the material, whatever, any details it has, stripes or whatever. But take, you know, close-up pictures, good detailed, clear, not dark, bright pictures. I just need to make so many videos of this stuff, because this stuff just drives me nuts when I'm looking for something to buy. And I see all these really, I don't want to say bad listings, but I won't look at a listing that's like that. I want something that I know what I'm buying. So, sorry. And my last one is the price. And this goes along with your research. You want to know how much you paid for the item. Say you paid $1 for the shirt. You're going to want to make your money back plus money. So you're going to want to list it. You want to list it and compete with people that have the same item or a similar item, but you're also going to want to think about shipping. Are you going to offer free shipping, or is the buyer going to pay the shipping? So if you're going to have free shipping, you're going to want to raise the price to include the shipping. If you're going to have the buyer pay the shipping, then you can have your price a little bit lower. But again, you're going to want to see how much it's selling for, how much people have them listed for, and how much they actually sold for on whatever specific site you're going to list it on. And you're going to want to make sure that if you offer the best offer option, sorry, my tag is like scratching my skin, it's driving me crazy. Then you're going to want to put your price a little bit higher so that you can send an offer. If a lot of the sites you can send an offer if somebody likes it or adds it to their cart or their bundle or whatever. You want to be able to drop your price even a few dollars and still make money. Or if somebody sends you an offer, you want to be able to accept the offer even though it's, you know, $3, $5 cheaper, whatever you're comfortable with, but you still want to make money. So just some things you have to factor in when you're going to list an item. So I hope these tips helped you. If you have any other tips you would like to share, just drop them in the comments below. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell, and it will notify you every time I list an item. Every time I post a video, you'll get a notification. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It just really helps out my channel. It says you liked this video. So I thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.